What's up YouTube, Matthew here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the profit and loss of wholesaling of my recent wholesale deal. Before we go on, be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on post notification bell, and comment down below. Now, a lot of wholesalers, they don't talk about the P&L, the profit and loss of wholesaling, of their business, of how much they're actually taking home. Now, I'm a newbie here. I'm not a guru or anything, but I want to show you all a little bit more about my business. And this channel is about transparency and being upfront. And I just want to tell you all how much I actually took home from my recent deal and different ways that you can save money on your marketing costs and to really maximize your margins in wholesaling. Now, right here, I basically have just a Google Sheets. I'm about to write this up about the profit and loss of this recent deal. So my recent deal was an assignment fee of $18,000. Next, we're going to go to our expenses, which is marketing. So my main source of marketing for this deal was direct mail. I actually was tracking it while I was sending out these mailers. And so as you can see that I was sending out about a list of around 2,200 addresses, and they cost me between $830 and $840 per list. And so I started at the late September and ended late October. And let me tell you all, while I was sending out these mailers, I was putting these on business credit cards, and every time I press send, pay, like my heart would drop. It was like, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm spending this much money on marketing. Like I never thought I would be at this level. And I was like, how am I going to pay this back? And it was just a huge risk putting myself that much in debt. And I could have gotten a lower assignment fee. I could have got an $8,000, $4,000, $5,000 assignment fee from this, and I would have just paid it off, the debt, and that's it. So basically, I'm just going to copy all of these numbers. I can do that, or I can just copy this number because this is just equals to all the mailers I sent out. So I'm just going to copy that, go back to this list, and send that right there. Reference, blah, 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 say. I'm just going to type in 418463. 418463. So that's my marketing. We'll just name it direct mail. All right, so that's just basically like my gross. So 18,000 is my revenue. 4,100 is my expense for marketing. Now there were different other fees. Now this is my profit, but it's not my net profit. So as you all can see, if I tally this up, let's just do this minus this. So this is my gross profit. So gross profit is kind of like your revenue minus your direct expenses, right? But that's not my net profit, right? So that's how much I made, which is pretty good from just this one deal. But I had other costs associated. So let's just do subscriptions. Subscriptions. So I closed this deal in November. So I have CallRail. CallRail for me is $45 a month. And so if you count September, October, and November, because I started the marketing late September, and it late October, but I closed the deal in November. So that's 45 times 3. So if you do 45, where's the times button? Do I have the times button on here? Times 3, 135. Okay. And then let's see, I have this list source subscription of $97 a month, where I get different lists from list source at a discount. So list source, and that's $97 a month. So if you do 97 times equals 97 times 3. That's $291. Now, those are my main subscriptions. I also have this app where I can basically, disguise my real number as a local area code number. And so I use this app called Spoof Card. And I probably spent over the past 3 months, probably I would say $100 on that. Okay. And so right now, those are my subscriptions that was applied to um, this deal also. And I'm not 100% sure if this is called gross profit. Maybe after all of these, this is called gross profit. Because I think, yeah. And so let's just tally it up again to see where I'm at now. So if I do this minus call minus list source minus spoof card and then enters. So right now I'm still above 13 grand. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is called gross profit, so let me just delete that. So right now I'm right there. So there's other costs associated that I use this money for. So number one, I do give tithe and offering. I am a man of faith, and I truly believe every good and perfect gift comes from above. And this is just money that God has given me, and I just give back around 15% back to Him. I give 10% for tithe and 5% out of just offering to God, because I know He has blessed this business and He will continue blessing this business. So we can just name this tithe and offering. Bam. And so that's just basically 15% of my gross, which is 18,000. So 18,000, 10% is 1,800, and then 5% of 18,000 is 900. So 900 plus 1,800, that's $2,700. And so that's part of that. And then with that, also, let's see where we're at now. So we're just keep on seeing where we're at. So this minus this equals. So that's where we're at right now. So it's crazy, it started at 18 and right now I'm at $10,000, which is around, let me see, what percentage is that? Divided by this. So that's around 58%. 58% right now of profit. All right. Now, I'm beginning in this business, right, you all? And so I have taken risks earlier this year by spending money on a course, by looking into other forms of marketing, cold calling, text messaging, and so I do, and Facebook marketing. And with that, I did put myself in some credit card debt. And so with that, I spent, I paid off a business credit card of $2,500. So this is business credit card. So this is all part of the business, right? And so with that, I put 2,500 into that. All right. All right, you all. So I know what this personal credit was. It was for $2,000, but it wasn't that I owed $2,000 on my personal credit. It was because I bought a new laptop. I had the same laptop for 10 years, and actually this is a new laptop. That's why I get to do screen recording. It's actually good to have a laptop with USB ports that actually work and other things like that. So that was part of that $2,000. I didn't owe $2,000 on my personal credit card, and I usually pay that off every month. And so, that was like a $600 purchase, and then I'm going home for New Year's, and so that's like $400 for all of that, and then I think I had like $700-800 of just personal credit cards. So that's just another expense I use with this $18,000 wholesale fee that I got. So I guess my net profit after all of that was I can just do this minus this minus this. Bam. So that's basically what I took home. And if you look at the percentage, that divided by 18, it's only a 34% profit that I got from this deal. So as you all can see, out of my 18,000 fee, I got $6,000 net profit, which is just going right back into the business. I can already assure you all, I already spent like $2,000 from the 6 grand to pay for marketing, to pay for more direct mail. So that's already down to 4,000. So it's crazy. Like less than a month, I'm already down to $4,000 after getting a check for $18,000. And yeah, I just wanted to show you all the realness of this business, the um, you know, of what it really takes to be an entrepreneur. Like anybody can get an $18,000 check and then blow it, but you have expenses to pay, you have other things to pay, and setting your priorities straight is most important. And a lot of people don't tell you how much they actually take home. Like their actual margins on wholesale deals. Now, I'm learning how to cut costs. I need to really explore direct mail because direct mail is expensive. Really make sure I take less risk now because like these business credit card uh, that I do have a little bit more, just to be honest with you all, to pay. Um, but that's because I was exploring with Facebook ads and other things. And so I need to, because I'm a big risk taker. So I had to really slow down on that and really concentrate on following up on my leads and seeing what's in my pipeline to really make a profit on those. And so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, comment down below, and like this video. All right, talk to you all later.